My sweet Cade, what's he doing?
Well, I was gonna chat for a bit if you're up for it.
Yeah, I could hang out
Do
for a
a
little bit.
little
I'm
breakdown.
not as tired. I might take a little. Yeah, I could break down. Call me biodegradable, baby, because I break down easily.
Oh my god. Alright, you cuties. I'll talk to you later.
Much
Bye, handsome.
love.
Thank you for
Bye.
hanging.
Bye.
Bye.
Boy. Oh, before you do, I'm gonna go grab some medicine, melatonin. That
Yeah, that's
this
what I
dog shit.
just did too. I'm gonna get another
I'll be right
Gatorade.
back.
Yep, BRB. I can't believe I forgot my pack tactics, dude. That's fucked.
All right, I am back. Sorry about that. I'm gonna pull up
Oh,
your
you're
chat because I
good.
feel like I haven't pulled it up this whole time because I get distracted while reading. I love my sweet beef, but she distracts the shit out of me while I'm reading. While I'm trying to talk. She's
Oh,
making
yeah.
Always Sunny references. I'm just like trying to.
She's good at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Okay.
funny.
Damn, you know what cute shit I get to do?
What's up? Oh,
That
bees chussy.
bussin'
Thank
ass
you,
bees.
baby. Bussin'.
Of course, of course. Yeah, dude. What a fucking time, hey?
Yo, I made
That
peace with the campaign when we had
I know.
2 down,
Dude,
and I had hold up
yeah.
13 HP. Brother.
I have backup plans in case of a TPK.
Okay.
But you know, they're different than what happens in the game if something else, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't want this to end on a
Here, man,
TPK,
say-
but I'm not gonna
I've done that.
I'm not gonna let the campaign end on a TPK. Some of these character stories, man,
Yeah.
the game itself isn't
Okay.
gonna stop. I promise.
Okay, that's cool.
Unless I die. If I die in real life, then it's fucked. You know, you can read my notes and see what my twist
Yeah.
was, but
Yeah.
because I have one big
So your
twist, I know
Shyamalan
if
was.
I die, Plasmos knows what happens.
Okay, good to know.
He's the only person who knows in this group. So if I do die, that's the answer. Go ask
Okay,
Plasmos.
got
Like,
it.
hey, sorry Bard died. Hey, what was his plan?
Hey, what's up with that story though?
What's up with that story though? Let me get that shit. Yeah, dude. I was a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. That one's got me. That one got me fucking good.
Did you adjust her
'Cause
HP at all
I-
during it? Because I've done
Yeah,
that.
so I used the Blood Witch as a base template because I didn't make one for her because I didn't know where you guys were gonna go. Obviously,
Yeah.
I had some abilities I pulled from the Bestiary of Bloodborne, and then I had some
Dude,
that
for
came with the Blood
real.
Witch that I kind of was. I read through them real quick. I was like, those would really work well, kind of synergize. But yeah, I changed her health from what she is in the book because you guys are putting out crazy. Like, I don't think level 5 rangers are supposed to put out 50 points of damage.
Well,
Personally, I don't think that.
yeah, no, definitely not.
So you guys are beefed up. You have a +9 or 11 to hit. You're almost never missing. I have to bump health up more than I
yeah,
normally do. Otherwise, these games are gonna go 2 rounds in combat.
because the reason I asked is like I was wondering if you lowered her health for fear of us dying, because we keep
Only-
going into fights with like half health. I used up all of my
Yep.
hit dice. I'm
I
out of
don't-
hit dice.
I don't look at your health. The only time I looked at your health was when I went after Sherrard because I hadn't hit him in this fight. He has 38 hit points total.
Jesus.
And I was like, cool. I did 28 points of damage. He was like, I'm down. I was like, I'm sorry. It said you had 38 hit points, buddy. What's up?
What the fuck?
What's going on, little guy? Beefed up. Yeah, I'll fucking beef you up. I'll throw down some beef. I want to make an after chat screen so we can differentiate from the game.
Oh,
now.
we fucking should. I'm gonna make a note of that. That's fucking smart, you sexy son of a bitch.
I should do that tomorrow, yeah. Hey, man, I tried my best.
Because I need
Bro,
to.
that class I failed,
update.
$789 to retake that shit.
Wait, I thought you meant like you were in the process of failing it. Like it's done and you failed.
Sunday's my last day. But I've already missed my cutoff for the video. I can't film it, so.
Oh, just because you're fucking sick.
Steve likes watching me get edged because I want to laugh, but I have to tell a story. So she's just watching me cry.
She's very good at edging you.
Well, I'm thinking I want to kind of do a like I have that template for the tavern for my yeah, she also said don't fucking laugh while I was trying not to
I
laugh.
saw that after the Always
Yeah.
Sunny reference.
I will fucking bark, don't talk to me like that. But yeah, I have that. Yo, dog, you want to not fuck my lights up? Sorry, my dog came in. I have that
you were talking to your son.
that is like, no, he's asleep. I should though. He is sometimes. God, do I still have it up? Let me switch to studio mode real quick. Outro. No. What is this? My intermission screen? No. Break. Splash. No, that's that one. Oh, maybe I don't have it anymore. Yeah, so I used to have a thing where it was it's like a tavern, animated tavern background or whatever, and it's really cute.
I've seen
I'm
it.
thinking about
Yeah.
putting that up and having you like, I can clip you into. Oh no, because I would have to have yours going directly into OBS. I can green screen myself into the scene as like sitting at a table, but I can't do that with you because I'd have to have a blank PNG for yours.
Well, I could do. I mean, I could turn.
Are you able to get rid of your background? That still blacks out on my screen though.
Hold on.
You have just a black box behind you on mine.
Wait, what the fuck?
Actually,
oops.
let me see if I can.
There you go. Chroma key that, bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can chroma key. I think I can chroma key black though. I want to say I downloaded the thing that lets me chroma key.
Probably be hard though. Like
It's probably not
dark
great.
hair.
Yeah, it's
if I'm
probably
wearing
not great,
a black
but-
shirt.
Effects filter, Luma key. Luma key will work, barely, but it'll work.
Interesting.
It's not great. But yeah, I have time to figure it out. But yeah, I would like putting you and me at like a table, just talking to each other. I think
That's
it's so
awesome.
fucking funny.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I want to do a separate screen that is the chatting because right now I have two big cute fucking faces on my screen, and they see the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I this was a fun one. I went into this one. This one's a little different for prep. Obviously I didn't prep shit the whole time we weren't playing. Why would I? That's
Sure.
for nerds.
Yeah.
Lens was dirty. Dude, my fucking light is not
Yeah, it's been
fucking with
funky.
this green screen.
I have you cut, so I don't think it's showing up on stream, but I've been seeing it on.
Yeah, it's cut on mine too, a little. But yeah, it's because this thing moves,
Oh, okay.
and then like when it moves over here, the light kind of bends off of it weird.
Yeah.
I do have 3 lights up. It is hot as balls in this fucking room right now.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think last
If I turn
summer
2.
I bought because I have like these
That doesn't
box
look
lights,
bad.
but I bought LED panels instead, and that makes such a difference with the heat.
I have they're LED, they're 45 watt LED soft boxes, like soft box, but the bulbs are LED. They're the ones that my school gave me. Honestly, I should light my scenes like this.
A little blown out.
A little blown out. I'll blow you out,
Oh,
bitch.
let's do the table. I'll
prepping this one-
figure something out.
Do the table? I think I'm gonna do the table. The table sounds like a good idea, honestly.
Yeah, I'll have to figure something else out because I like that.
I can send you if you want the table thing. I can, but I might find a different table kind of thing to use.
Yeah,
Because we also
I might-
can't like face each other. We can't do our cameras
yeah,
like this.
we do like a Last Supper thing. Yeah, I want to think of something.
Oh, newscast.
That's funny.
Yeah, newscast will just cut off at the
Just do like
Oh,
part of the
shit.
overlays, just a suit and tie.
Yeah. But I didn't know where you guys were gonna go. Because you had the orphanage hospital.
Yes.
You had the Lake of Blood, and you have like the witch's tower that you guys mentioned last session.
Yes.
And those three, I knew probably witch's tower wasn't gonna happen, but the other two, I was like, I don't know which one to fucking prep. Like,
Well, that was the
orphanage
hospital.
I had the map for.
Yeah, and the hospital orphanage was the only one we had a full key for. So I think that's why we chose that. Was like the other.
Right.
Because the
Lake
other
of Blood's
thing,
not blocked.
right? But I don't know if we
Lake of
know
Blood's-
exactly.
It's barricaded, but it's not like crazy.
Do we know exactly where that is?
Mhm.
Okay, that's on the map.
It's south of you now. You go south, and then you cross the lake. You would be at the entrance to Lake of Blood, and then south from that is where like the edge of the city and Witch's Tower is. So it was legitimately when you were coming in, that right entrance where the Moonshadow Forest is from the right side, you could have gone any of those three directions, and it would have been the same equal distance.
Okay.
Almost the same equal distance. In my head, it was the same equal distance as far as like rolls and encounters.
Sure.
And then you guys also ran into the Dead Hunter, which is also another thread that you guys are.
That was
Yeah.
gnarly, dude. That's so good. It's
I know.
because I forgot I
That's
did that.
pretty-
I forgot I did the warning.
I didn't. I got it right here. It says 18 intimidation check, and then under that is your group attack notes, because I forgot I gave that to you too.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I thought 18 was gonna be good. I thought I was helping the team.
Oh, it was.
Guess
was
not. Guess fucking not good enough.
Somebody's intimidated. No, somebody is intimidated.
Oh boy.
Somebody knows a
we
hunter's
got a
talking
rogue.
shit.
A rogue agent. We gotta put him down.
Daddy, chill. What the hell is even that?
Oy.
I also forgot
So,
to
yeah, we have-
clap at the start.
Oh,
I
well,
was
I
gonna do that, and I never do.
Oh, for yours. I meant to do it with Imperial because I think I have yours down, or at least as down as I can get it, because I'm maxed out at half a
Yeah.
second for yours.
I'm down tremendously bad. That's not what you're talking about. Yeah, Imperials is a little weird too.
I think he's a
also,
little
yeah, I
off.
would never. I think even if I had a 2 PC setup, I would use that second PC for notes and not for D&D or audio.
I
or
use
any
that
of
for
shit.
notes too, but yeah, I use it. You've seen my bottom screen. I use it for everything.
Speaking of notes, dude, it's disgusting. I am a little sad you guys went to the orphanage only because I planned on putting more kids in the world, which would have been worse. But you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a little
Um,
rough.
But I knew that twist was coming eventually, and I wasn't sure how everyone was going to take that one. You guys
That's
don't have to hate me that much, I promise.
no. I mean, it's
I'm gonna trigger warning the fuck out of this episode.
Well, yeah. But it's impactful. It's the Vox Machina like tree moment, you know? It's
Mm-hmm.
that it hits hard because of what it is, and you know, I think we all knew, or at least quickly found out what we were getting into with this session.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like I told you, I started rewatching Calamity. I'm like an hour away from finishing it now because I've been doing nothing.
Yeah.
And
Fuck
that's
those
it.
kids.
It's not Exandria Unlimited Happy Fun Playtime.
Yeah, it's not a fucking happy fun Bloodborne game.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's gnarly, but it's there for a purpose. It's there because, and especially because it hit Sherrard in that way of like, it's.
I knew I'd get to that little bastard eventually.
Mm-hmm.
He was a hard one to traumatize at the start. Yeah, that was his fuck up, was when he said I like kids. I was like, oh buddy.
Oh no.
I knew this was gonna happen whether anyone liked kids or not.
Okay.
But when he said that, I was like, oh buddy.
Oh, sweet summer
You
child.
pretentious that little facade of yours is coming down, my sweet little bastard. You think you're impenetrable? You think you're unstoppable? You think, oh, my master, I fucked that guy. Okay. I wonder if he's still watching or if he's in bed. I have a thing I want to mention because I want to bring a guest in to play his master.
No shit. Ooh, girl.
It's the
Have you
closest
done a
thing to a
guest
real
before?
life bard. No, I haven't. He would be an NPC. He wouldn't be a player.
Oh.
He would just because he was like, I don't want to learn D&D. I just want to do like voices and sing. And I was like,
All right.
I have the perfect role for you. I have the perfect thing for you.
Shit. Cool.
But I think I'm gonna write a bunch of lines of like vicious mockeries and stuff and spells, like how he flavors them.
Oh, that's
I think I
cool.
want to do it.
Fuck
It's a
yeah,
big
do
fucking dude too.
it.
And Imperial knows who it is. I don't want to mention it to him because I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. But
Cool.
oh fuck, dude, it's so good. It's such a good idea.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've never done a guest spot. I don't know if I'm going to in this campaign either. I might eventually, but it's hard. They're hard to me to do.
Curls around point.
It's one of those like you have to introduce them immediately,
I'm too lazy to do anything to
or
my hair,
risk
so
like
just
them
do
just
what I
waiting
do.
around and hanging out, and then introduce them at the end of a session. That doesn't seem right, unless you plan that way. But you know,
Yeah, with
and then
us
also taking them back
knuckleheads.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we talked about that
you guys
last
spent way
time,
longer on the
like-
cauldrons than I thought you were going to.
I did too. Like because I was in there not really doing much for a while, just letting them do what they were gonna do. Because I was trying to think, why are we here? Like, we don't need
Mhm.
anything specifically from it. Name a gag gift. I was gonna grab one. I don't know if I could show it on stream. It's a dick candle.
Are you talking to me?
No. She asked name a gag
Okay.
gift. I have, so I don't remember if I told this story or not. My friends, he's a prop master. They work on sets and stuff. And there
Oh,
was
hell yeah.
they were going to do a music video and they wanted a bunch of dick candles. And so I went to their house. They ordered a bunch of dildos and we made casts of them to do dick candles.
Hell
So
yeah.
I have, and so they
Hell yeah.
gave them to all their friends for Christmas. So a gag gift, I'm looking at a dildo dick candle that I have from last Christmas.
gag gift?
Yeah. A gift.
Yeah, I can gift you a gag or two. I've been known to gag people in my lifetime. I'm not packing a whole lot, but it's me. I'm the gag gift. You're welcome.
Oh shit.
So
yeah,
dude.
we definitely spent more time in there than I wanted to. And then I forgot what it was. I was happy though with the two things. Like I fucking nailed it when the two things I asked. Are there medical charts?
Yeah.
And are there runes on the cauldron?
Yep.
Like no way I got both of those right. Fucking out of nowhere. And then because of that, we got stuck in there for an hour.
Yeah.
We should have just gone past. Because I wasn't sure either if that was the end of the hospital. And then part of me was thinking about like, okay, is that the door? That's the door to the orphanage. And then for some reason I thought like Valeria would just be in the hospital, not necessarily in the orphanage. But then I was like, no, this is all connected. She could be anywhere. We should just.
She also ran the
move on.
orphanage. She was the one you guys turned the kids over to.
I was wondering that too. I didn't remember if that was her or not.
I didn't know if you guys had pieced that together or not.
Yeah.
Because when I said
did.
it last session, I was like, did they take the note of Valeria being in charge of the orphanage when they handed those kids over?
I didn't have that together.
First of all, that's the best fucking gift I've ever talked about, Shuey. Right? I said a really nice fork. A really nice fork where
With a
like you
rope
do like
for
a
the-
whole set of utensils, but a rope for the handle.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's funny.
I've seen where it's like top of a fork, bottom half of a fork, and it's like a chain connecting them.
Yep.
What the
Just a
fuck?
shitty fork.
So what was the other thing? Yeah, so I think you're right. We could have done the lake. I think we did the orphanage specifically because we had that key.
Right.
There's also the crypts, which who the fuck knows?
The crypts are the key that you're trying to find two parts
Gets
of.
to
is
right.
The entrance to the crypt.
Yeah, that's what I assume. But we don't. They said they had found Seraphim and Alistair found the crypts, but we don't know where the crypts are.
Seraphim, Alistair, and
And Skull
Victor
Man.
all found
Yeah.
the crypts. Yeah, Victor, which is the guy from the church. Yeah, that is the mutated skull. They all found the crypts.
Okay, but we, the players, don't know where they are.
Didn't. You guys haven't found them, no.
Okay.
And I say crypts loosely. They're calling them crypts. They're not crypts.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Like, are they just going to be under the church, or like, I'm probably thinking more of like catacombs, maybe. But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. It's, you know,
everything will be explained in due time.
In due time. Shit.
Yeah, dude, I don't want this campaign to be over, but I want to power through so I can get my twist out of the fucking way so I can finally just talk about it for 5 goddamn seconds.
We'll get there.
5 seconds, Jeffrey.
The potion, the tiny potion. Did you just throw it in there for fun?
I didn't have that plan. I just had it. Yeah, I had it. I have a list of like random potion effects.
Yeah.
And I saw one that said shrink, and I saw one that said increase weight, and I was like, "Fuck it, do both." And to me, it was like doing the opposite of what Ant-Man should actually do. Is when he shrinks down, they're like, "Oh, compress the atoms. It's the same weight, dickhead. You don't fucking. What are you talking about?" So shrink them down, make them the same weight. I actually doubled yours because it was like compressing. It was like the spell, the magic spell, or the ability from the Graviturgist too.
Yeah,
just something interesting. I try and throw.
I thought it was great
shit in there.
It was weird and goofy, and I loved it.
One time they found a cow in a cave, in a goblin cave, and they're like, "What the fuck is this doing in here? This doesn't make any sense to be in here." And I was like, "Yeah, probably not. It's just munching on some mushrooms." And they're like, mushrooms. And of course a player ate it, and as soon as they ate it, the cow ate one, and they both just started glowing and floating to the ceiling of the cave. The cow, however, was tied to the ground, so the player just kept going to the cave ceiling. I always underestimate players' abilities to just inherently eat things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
why. Fuck with shit. Just like
when he was like, "I'm gonna drink," though, I was like, "Why the fuck would you do that?"
I almost did. I was thinking about it.
I know. I know. I underestimated both of you.
You would think you'd know by now.
Impressive. You would think I would. That was a good session. I had a lot of fun. I expected more role play, but I didn't know like where you guys, like I said, where you were gonna go. The end of it. Very concerned. I was tepid on tight rope trying to navigate that one because I didn't want him to have to say outright anything. But
Prybar ate beanstalk powder and almost died in session 1 to a beanstalk growing out of me. The campaign petered out, but we were playing Tomb of Annihilation, and I think we had the bag of beans, where it's like roll a d100 of what they do.
Yep, I know what those are.
Someone ate them. And it was
never underestimate the players.
Yeah, someone ate the beans, and we rolled, and it was like an explosion. It was like 100d10 or some shit. It was like, it was stupid. He just blown to bits. And in that campaign... No, I wish it was the pyramid. That would have been amazing.
The pyramid's funny.
Pyramid's great. But in Tomb of Annihilation, part of the thing, like not really a spoiler, it's part of the intro, is that there is no, like resurrection isn't working.
Yeah.
You can't be rezzed in that campaign, or at least, in the beginning of it at the very least. So,
yeah.
So I was playing a lizard folk. So I just scooped him up and made jerky. I made Dragonborn jerky out of that motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Because it's like an overland hex crawl, so you have to keep track of like food and like bug spray or something weird. Some bug salve thing. It's like, fuck it, dude, if we gotta take care of foods, I'm not letting this meat go to waste. 7 damage, only have 10 HP, and that's because you got saved.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah. Oh well, away she goes.
Man. But yeah, I was worried slightly, but I think, dude, I don't know. I was worried that I was gonna TPK tonight because I was like after I used the initial force psychic damage ability. My plan was next to just go all Nova and Circle of Death. But I think I put Sherrard down the following turn with Eldritch Blast, and then I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should wait. Maybe I should wait.
Yeah, I did more healing in that
balance.
than I've ever done, like on myself and on Sherrard.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
But if I didn't do that, I would have gone down. I think I think I could have gotten away with one less blood vial, but then I would have had like 4 HP.
You would have gone down during that Circle of Death.
If I had the one, yeah. Well, oh.
How many hit points do you have after the Circle of Death?
I left with 13, and I get 9 back on the blood vial. So I would have had like 4. I would have had like 4 HP.
Yeah.
But that's cutting it too close. That's cutting it too fucking close. Yeah.
That's a little closer than you should be.
Let's force fed some of the powder. It's illegal. I don't want to get caught with the baggie of powder. So yeah, you got to be careful with that. Beware the white powders.
You know what makes me sad? I don't know how your like one shot's gonna go, but my character, I realized like all of his stuff is built. I could be the worst and best like inquisitive rogue offshoot. Like just having magic, I could probably do quite a bit. Like my character's built to be.
Because I thought you were doing a paladin.
Oddly, I'm doing for your game.
For mine, yeah, I thought you were doing a paladin.
No, I did the artificer dip with 2 wizard.
Artificer dip.
I did 1 level artificer and then 2 levels of wizard.
Your guy looks exactly like the paladin from the D&D movie.
Does he? Oh yeah, Rick James' character. Yeah.
Maybe that's why I thought it.
He does wear medium armor. That was why it was like I wanted armor and not just like a trench coat. Because I almost went like Constantine-ish, but Caleb dip.
Yeah. Okay.
But the idea is to be like he's a scam artist, but he could also like I could very easily play him as like a PI, which is the funniest, and not
just
like
play
a
him like
legal
Sarah.
PI. I mean like.
Oh, but not
like Sarah, but like worse.
Sarah, but worse.
I'll tell you. Let me see. I have. I was looking at some spells, and I know. So I went illusionist because I didn't have Graviturgis. I don't have Graviturgis unlocked, and I'm not buying it.
Yeah, fuck them.
I was just thinking about it. I wasn't gonna buy it. But, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying
to come up with a name either.
I'm still trying to, and I think I have something. I'm trying to come up with more opportunities for roleplay. I have at least 2 combats, possibly 3 that I'm solid with that I really, really like. And I have a roleplay like intro. We're gonna start with roleplay, but then I want more like on the road, and so I have the beginnings of an idea of like an encounter. Which isn't super easy, and I'm still kind of fleshing out like not what I want the encounter to look like, but flesh out the character to have a better interaction with you guys. Like, what is the
There's
character
only one thing. I think if I could get anything, I would trade any magic item for 2 scrolls of 2nd level spells, and I know which ones I want because I don't have 2nd level spells.
Oh my god!
I have slots. I do. I have slots.
Oh, because you multied.
Because I multied. I still have my full slots, but I don't have any spells. That's the only downside to this character is you lose out on a level of spells, but not the slot. So
right.
I think
so
at
you can
like
upcast,
20th,
but
it still gets its 9th level slot, but it doesn't get a 9th level spell, or it gets a single one.
RP is my favorite.
I want to say wizards get 9th level spells at 18 or 19.
Yes, we're gonna stream the one shot.
They get 1 or 2
for sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that familiar. I don't know of like builds, artificer, wizard builds. It's gonna be a 2-shot.
Character were to go into a full campaign, it would probably become a problem for the DM.
I keep thinking about that with this talked about if I was a rogue multi-class,
Oh,
Motherfucker.
yeah.
But the
We're
thing
gonna have
is,
some problems,
we would have
baby.
had problems, but you know what the fucking problem is? I haven't done a visceral attack since our very, I think, first fight. Or not visceral. I don't think I've ever done a visceral, but I haven't done a parry
I think you've done one.
since the first fight.
Or you've done a parry, yeah.
I've parried in the first fight. I don't think I've done a visceral. Because I don't think I've had an attack miss on me. I think I've got AoEs. I think I've only been hit by AoEs.
There's been a couple, but they've been like shit rolls for the parry is the problem.
Oh, maybe.
Oh my god, they get a lot of. Wait, they get 9th level spells at fucking 17th level.
Wizards do? Sheesh.
I didn't
Sheesh.
know that. I thought they got them at like 18. That means you get 6 9th level or 8 9 level spells.
What?
You get, well, you can because you get 2 spells per level added to your book. You get 2 spells per level. So at 17th level, you unlock 9th level spell slots. So you get 2 spells. 18, you get 2 spells. 19, 2 more spells.
Jesus
20,
Christ, dude.
2 more spells.
I've never played a 5e
spell
wizard.
mastery and signature spells. Ugh.
Actually, that's not true.
I
played a time.
This is the closest I've come to it.
But it was a low level. Yeah. I want to do...
But yeah, I got some devious ideas for this character's stuff.
Bring it. Fucking bring it, baby.
I'm an illusionist wizard too.
Dude, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, the funniest thing
I'm
is having
excited.
cure wounds as a wizard from Artificer.
Oh, artificers do get that. It's weird that they
Cure
do.
wounds,
I don't know
fairy fire,
why they do. It
thorn
seems
whip.
very strange that they do.
Yeah, it does seem odd that they get fairy fire. Maybe not so much, but
No, fairy
cure
fire
wounds
is
a little
fine.
odd.
But if wizards don't get...
It blows my mind that fairy fires don't get wizard or wizards don't get fairy fire.
Yeah, well, that's weird.
That's
I
crazy
actually
to me.
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so
That's
crazy.
fucking crazy, dude. I understand them not having healing, but yeah, fairy fire is weird. Artificers getting cure wounds is fucking weird. If anyone deserves cure wounds less than wizards, it's an artificer. Like someone that's mechanically minded.
Hey, you could play a doctor. You can play an alchemist.
I'll fucking play doctor with you.
I
I guess.
have insurance.
We'll figure out a way you can pay.
I've come.
I could see that as a subclass. If you did an alchemy subclass and wanted to make health potions,
Yeah.
I could see that. But as a base class, I have to politely disagree.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird one. This character though, I think if at all a wizard got their hands on a pair of like boots that let you fly or anything that let you fly, every encounter is about to be 10 foot ceilings, no places to go. Because with graviturges, you can move people up to 5 feet when you hit them with a spell.
Hey, what
Only
up,
one
Drake?
person. But
Pay penis?
the idea is that you cast like a big AoE with concentration. You fly up above, and as people move out of the range of it, you
Push
hit
them
them
back
with
in.
Thorn Whip, which moves them 10 feet, and then you move them an additional 5, and you just keep doing that. until
Just
you
bully
kill
them, dude.
everyone.
Just bully them. Well, that's why the
Yeah, just bully the DM.
that's why warlocks are so fun, man. Like, I don't get why warlocks get
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. I mean, I do. Oh, 2 spell slots. But man,
Yeah, whatever.
when you have a cantrip that
idiot.
moves people 15 feet, what are you complaining about,
Dude,
dog?
yeah.
Fucking
And you get multiple beams like every time.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on.
Concentrate on something and push them
I-
back into it. It's so fun.
There's a TikTok I got that is really fucking funny that I want to send you. It's a D&D one, but it's the funny part isn't the part is the whole. I mean, the whole thing's funny, but there's one part where he's like, they're wrapping up. He's like, "Hey, there's a nice Eldritch Blast." He's like, "That's literally the only thing I can do." It's got some of my favorite. I'll go out on record and say this. I love horror movies. I do.
Mhm.
When I was a kid, the scariest movie to me was Signs. from M. Night Shyamalan, Mel Gibson, Joaquin Phoenix.
When you see the alien,
Terrifying, brother. Terrifying. The whole thing. The whole thing. But yes, when you see the alien and he's like standing up above the window on the roof and he's like, God, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But this guy uses the theme music. Best fucking horror theme music, and no one remembers.
Yeah, I don't
No one
remember. I'm
remembers
trying to think of it. I don't remember it.
I'm about to send it to you because it's so fucking good. Because I haven't done this specifically, but I've come close.
Hello, cuties.
Oh hey, you're back already?
Was Valorant that
Yeah.
bad?
Listen, it was pretty rough.
Oh boy.
It's bad enough that I got MVP.
Oh, well, you're getting better.
Damn.
I sent it to your DMs if you want to send it to your chat or play it on stream. It's fine. It's nothing crazy. But yeah, that's my favorite TikTok right now because I've also almost done that.
All right, let's see.
We were talking about
Alright guys, we're gonna leave it
broken
there. I'll see you
builds
next
mostly.
week, same bat time.
But I'm
Oh.
showing him that TikTok. Have you seen that? I've shown you the TikTok where he talks about the
That was a really cool element.
where he accidentally reveals a plot thread.
I can literally do nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
You said earlier that
And he's like,
human
maybe we should
companion Stuart
play for 30 more
saved on being
minutes.
charmed, but you
Just
didn't roll
30
any
more
dice.
minutes.
Why is that? Oh, shapeshifters are immune to being charmed.
What was it? Because mimics don't have, or it was shapeshifters
Nope.
or some shit like that.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. I'll explain after Kate's done watching it. But that theme music, dude.
It's
Oh.
so good.
I was talking about
Holy
how-
shit.
Signs has my favorite theme music, and I forgot until I saw that video. But yeah, he's like, hey, why didn't you roll a save for that charm person? He's like, oh, shapeshifters are immune to charm person. And then the music starts. It's like, what? Maybe we should play for 30 more minutes. Dude, it's so good. I love that video.
That's so funny.
Because that's similar to what I did when I was like, oh yeah, any more mimics,
Shit.
kobolds in this game. There is a monster in this world that I've put that our son helped develop, and I'm very excited for you guys to like if you guys ever run into it.
Oh, I hope so. Fuck yeah.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun because I was talking to him in the car. I was like,
Sorry?
what do you think the scariest
What?
monster is? And he told me, and I was like, that is fair. Let's bring it down. Where can we make it like viable to fight? And I was like, how do you beat it? And he told me, and I was like, all right, well, let's make it like an artifact or something. Like, where do we put it? And he was like, here. And I was like, perfect. What do you think it should be? And I'm gonna blame you, motherfucker. He said a mimic, and I was like, where the fuck do you know what that is? And he was like, mommy told me, and I was like, what do you think a mimic is? Like, disguised as a chest. And it's like,
He
I'm
asked what a
ruined.
mimic was.
I'm
He asked, so I
ruined.
explained.
I'm ruined.
That is such a cute idea, but I am fucking terrified because I know where our kid's imagination goes.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
We
dude.
may have
yeah.
introduced him to D&D and video games too early.
Probably.
No such thing.
Fucked. He's fucked.
I don't know.
Alright, we're gonna change the
He
music
he
up,
drew a
man.
picture at school today of himself in a coffin. That was a little concerning.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that.
a little
I can
weird.
see that.
You've been
Yeah.
to 0 funerals total. How do you know what that is?
Yeah.
A little scary.
Oh, very, very confusing.
But yeah, the monster is
Zero
built
funerals.
by
How do
my
you-
son, and I can't wait to run it on stream. It's gonna be so fucking funny.
Dude, that's badass. That's such a cool idea.
Turns out the mind of a child is terrifying beyond all belief.
Mhm.
Yeah. You didn't know this?
Did I ever tell you?
I know mine is.
I was once picking up my niece from school. She was maybe like 5 or 6 years old. I go and pick her up. She runs out. First thing she says, "Have you ever been so mad you just want to pull your teeth out?" Like, yo!
Oh, God.
No! I have never been that mad.
No.
What the fuck happened to you today?
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck, guy?
Holy shit.
All I can think about is that
Oh,
Ron
Chuck,
Swanson bit where he
thank you
pulls
so
his
much.
tooth out in front of everybody to establish dominance over him.
Yeah.
On a scale of how fucked up is fucked up, that's
Yeah,
fucked
fuck
up.
you.
Chuck, thank you so much, man. Hope you're doing well.
Oh my god, that's so funny. The only shitty part about staying up this late is I'm so hungry right now.
Oh, dude.
Same.
Yeah.
So hungry.
Starving. I got some
I
tamales in the
could
fridge,
reheat
though.
that pizza that's in there.
Is the pizza still in there?
Yeah, it's in the fridge. It's been
Is it
there a couple
good?
days. It should be. It's only been a couple days.
Would you mind if I stole some of it?
No, I don't mind. That pizza was for both of us.
Do you want to heat it up? Do you mind heating it up, I guess is my question.
Maybe in a minute. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
wanna
fine.
get
I'm trapped. Have you seen my office after I set up the
No,
lights?
but I saw it before you set up the light that was in here, so I can only
Yeah.
imagine you're just fully fucking surrounded at this point.
I have 2 lights just directly to my left. I can't move. I have to like duck under and run through. The munchies. I have a little bit of weed left in my grinder. I forgot about. I meant to take that too, but whatever. Just think about it.
Did you plan? I know you said like you weren't planning on us drinking from the cauldrons, but like sticking the head in. Did you plan for like visions if that happened or something like that?
Arden's I did. Arden's the only one I did because it has to do with the main plot. Kind of. The rest of you, I kind of had a vague idea of what I wanted to do. It's a little hard because some of you.
Spike biting down hard. Oh, rough.
You don't want to give that away now.
No.
Well, because you know part of it, and I told waifu outside the game. So, but depending on which one of them had the kid that they lost, would have decided who was on the lake. And so that becomes problematic when you talk to the other characters about certain things. So no, but I would have come up with something to signify kind of the same idea.
Yeah.
Fair warning,
yeah,
Arden is going right back to her depression. Because that was fucked.
Good thing she's never gonna get away. We were just talking about this. Like, it's not fucking happy-go-lucky town. It's fucking blood-bored, but worse. The fact that I'm able to pull something like this off and still be like as traumatic as it is so far, and you guys are like, "Yeah, I'll see you next week," is fucking crazy. The fact, the things that happen in this episode, and you guys are like, "Hey, man, schedule the next one," is crazy, crazy. I had to tiptoe today. I don't know if anything gets as dark as today in the near future, but you know, who knows? I have plans.
That was pretty good.
Fucking no.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well played.
Thank you guys for not wanting to fucking leave my game and be like, "That's it. That's the limit." I found it.
Found the line and sprinted past it.
We've drawn it. Yep. No, I try and balance it with like I know there's things I'll never do in a game because that's terrible, but you know, killing kids in games, in imaginary games, I'm not above it.
As Prybar said, "Fuck them kids."
Exactly. But yeah, it was a weird, like I knew we were gonna get to it if you guys went to the orphanage. I just didn't know how to emotionally like plan that one out. Hopefully I balanced it just enough.
This is off topic, but Scruff, since we're going through all the clothes and stuff, we should also go through all of those jackets.
Yeah, we can get rid of the shot seller.
But
I don't want that one.
so many. There's so fucking many.
It's like for 2 months out of the year, it's fucking wear a jacket season, all right? I gotta mix it up, even though I've been wearing the same one for like 6 months.
Because we both don't wear our sweatshirts. It's just, it's time. There's a lot in there that we haven't worn in years, honestly.
And
or
I'm
if
not
we did
gonna
wear
start.
them, we wore them once.
Yeah. My eye is so itchy and I have eyeliner on, I don't want to scratch it.
Same. But
So
I
you're
know
jacking
mine's
to a
because I'm
big comforter?
tired.
I don't know how to sew. Waifu was
I do, but
perfectly
I'm
fine to have
lazy
my
as
jacket.
fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I don't want to sew. I'm gonna sew my foreskin into a comforter.
I'm in the market.
I'm in the market. I need a comforter. I'm cold.
Cold.
Oh, I hate that.
Absolutely vile.
Oh, No.
Damn, girl.
Gruff,
It's
you're
really
welcome.
annoying. What's up?
I see what you're saying.
My OBS is double playing those audios, and it's real great.
Fun.
I sent you something. It made me giggle.
I was calling up to bust out the big coat. It's never that cold
so
here.
Fucking good.
Kate, do you watch Bob's Burgers or no?
Yeah, I love Bob's Burgers.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
send
hell
it
yeah.
to you. Hold on. It's so fucking
It's
funny.
so fucking good. That's a top tier meme right there. Hard work, good grades. God said Adam and Eve, not Adam and Achieve.
Amazing. Oh, that's so good.
It's so good. Oh man. But yeah, wifey, you got any questions about today? I know I kind of talked to you about my prep process before, but you know, I always open these for questions in case.
No, I don't think I have any questions because it's
If
hit
there's like
shit and be
plot stuff,
traumatized.
yeah, if there's plot stuff, I usually dance around it, but I won't like leave you in the dark about it.
No, I think the only thing I need to remember for next time is to get an energy drink beforehand. Because the coffee
Yes.
was putting me to sleep.
Yes, I didn't even drink the coffee.
That's
My bad.
probably for the best, honestly. I
Yeah.
think my coffee maker may be broken because it got really, really hot and the coffee ended up tasting burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which sucks, but also it was like a $10 coffee maker, so
Yeah, you could just buy another
Trying
one.
to see if I
yeah, I'm not
I
that
forgot
stressed
that
about
shit
it.
was $1.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be one of those bougie bitches that gets like a Keurig?
One day. Probably
I'm
not.
gonna put one of those little chlorine bleach cups for laundry and drink that.
You dare.
Do you know what I'm talking about? They have like K-cup sized ones that you
You
throw
want a
in
spiteful
laundry.
divorce? This is how you get a spiteful divorce.
No, I'm drinking it, not you. Me. I want it. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, but
Solving all
don't
my
ruin my
problems.
Keurig in the process.
I just
Damn.
sanitize it.
No, I'm too cheap for that. I'll just buy another
Yeah.
$20 coffee maker.
Yeah, honestly, it's not worth it.
Honestly, I might be able to figure out what's wrong with this one.
Yeah, it might just need to be put out of its misery, though.
No,
I'm a
I
coffee
don't
machine.
think it.
So maybe
Yeah,
maybe
notes?
we can talk about this. Yeah, I was just still looking through. Unless it is gonna be a plot thing. But what's up with the cauldrons? Like, why was she carving into one? Is that still a thread?
She didn't know you guys were there. She was hoping that she was at some point going to get more people or children to work
So
on.
it just seems like they were used to make the celestial.
Right. So the
whatevers.
cauldrons are a way to commune with something. So they use that as a way to do it because they don't know how to do it. You can't just talk to things like that, to beings that are elevated above you. They're in science, living in the fourth or fifth dimension. You can't speak that language, so you have to find a way to try and understand it. And gaining insight through that process is how they did it. It was just detrimental to their health.
And that's why you were giving insight for sticking the head
That's
in.
why you were gaining insight when it happened.
Damn.
Yeah. And the runes, I give them names like communion, but that's not what they translate to always. That's not what that rune means in that language. That's just what you guys can interpret from it.
Yeah, just what it kind of looks like. Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the witch was really fun. I was at first because of how you were flavoring it, I was like, is this bitch a blood hunter? Oh no, she's a warlock.
No. Yeah, she's like she's
But
like
flavored
it's a
as-
blood witch.
Yeah.
Right. I give Eldritch Blast is one of those easy to translate abilities, so I usually just reflavor as some kind of other ability. But yeah, usually Eldritch Blast is my go-to, like cantrip, damage, quick, down.
Yeah.
Because she also had a
easy.
sword. She had 2 swords on her that she could have used, but getting in melee with that character, it was like a +3 or 5 to hit. Not gonna do it.
Yeah, not great.
And obviously she's a magic user, so she's not gonna try and melee you guys. But yeah, this time I was able to keep track. I knew how many spell slots I had. It was the Hellish Rebuke and Hex. I only had 3 of those, so I hexed
Dude,
once,
that
and I was like,
fucked
I'm just
me.
gonna rebuke the next 2. The rebukes fucked you guys. Yeah, those were rough.
22.
That's why I'm glad I only did 3.
That was almost.
Well, because it casts
almost half my health.
It auto casts at 3rd level.
Oh.
I've never been so glad to not be a spellcaster.
Oh.
Well, the Hellish Rebuke is like anytime you get hit, you can use that against the person who hit you. So I could have used it against you, but I think you went after Gertrude or somebody who got hit with it, so I couldn't. Actually, no, I think I could have, because top of the round you get your reactions back.
No, top of your turn you
top
get.
of initiative.
Top of your turn
you get it. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah,
that was scary, dude.
That was
fucking scary. When I took 22 damage on a reaction, that was when I knew shit got really real really quick.
Yep. And her reaction being able to use the blood dance, where she was able to like marionette and push force Arden to run in the other direction. That was a reaction. Or a bonus action, I think. I think it was a bonus action.
Yeah,
to do it.
I think you did that, and then you Eldritch Blasted after. And yeah, I remember having that thought of, oh no.
Oh boy.
We might have done fucked up here.
We made a whoopsie. Yeah. And Mage Armor kind of saved her sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I think her AC was only like 12 or 13, so Mage Armor took that up a little.
Yeah.
I think I did the math right. I think it's supposed to be 16, but whatever.
Yeah. I definitely missed her by some close calls.
And Arden swung 2 14s in a row.
Oh. Yeah.
Bad time.
Rough.
Bad time for me.
Rough.
But yeah, it was fun. I thought it was a decent fight. It was a confined area too, which usually is rough for my characters, but
yeah,
you know,
because the last time we fought your warlock,
she didn't get to use her boots. That's the worst part.
All over. Oh yeah, shit! I forgot about the boots.
You know what those boots are because you were asking me to get some in the game.
Oh yes, okay.
The heel click.
Nice. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'm glad. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know who's gonna pick them up and use them, but you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I think either way, I think they're gonna be put to good use.
Trinkets, magic items. I didn't have anything except for the bonnet when Imperial was searching those boxes because he had already searched most of them through his shitty investigation. So I have that's another secret. I use trinket tables, and then some of them I'll look and it'll say like just this, and then I'll be like, how can I make that into a magic item? The armband, I made that up on the spot because I didn't have that one planned. The bottom, my last alcohol bottle was on the list as trinket. I was like, sure.
Hell yeah. Well, that's an interesting thing now too, of like now my relationship with that. What's up?
That's where that's immediately where my arsonist brain went. Was that's high proof alcohol, baby? It's bottomless.
That's funny. But yeah, not like, you know, if we have to go back to the Iron Cathedral or whatever it is, you know, I've got that. But now it's a high price to pay, dude. This is so, I had disadvantage on everything.
A rough time with disadvantage. Dude,
for most of the game,
I tried to give you a chance before the boss fight. I gave you a roll.
Hey
like,
man,
if you roll this, I'm gonna let you get out of it.
I wouldn't have asked for it.
I was
like, yeah, hey man. But I also realized after I fucked it up that poison is for attack rolls and ability checks, not for saves. So I shouldn't have had disadvantage on saves. But yeah, now we know.
Maybe deck saves. Deck saves, I would argue, maybe being drunk, but
more than fair, dude. But then advantage on charisma.
But it's also an odd situation because you are a small dude too.
Oh yeah, and I
that's the other thing. You're a tiny person. You killed 3 bottles of liquor straight.
Oh yeah, no, dude. I was just
Good luck on your next long rest, idiot.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I thought I was gonna stay up. I think I'm actually gonna go to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Sorry, I sat here too long. I got tired.
Okay. I'm gonna make a sandwich or something before I go to bed.
Okay. I will switch the laundry over though.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I kind of like that as a workaround, not a workaround, but I don't know, a development
Coping.
in the saga of my fight against heights.
Yeah, dude. It's so fucking funny.
Because I keep thinking, like, I don't want to be a pain in the ass for it, but also, like, it is interesting. It is making us use resources. He tried to sleep me again.
You're also putting comparable damage out. Like, you're putting out comparable damage even with disadvantage.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm really trying, like, these are hard combats, so I'm really trying to do everything as optimally as possible. Because I was scared when we first came in, and I think, and Gertrude just, like, came to this corner and was like, I don't know what I want to do yet. It's like, oh no. We got to do something.
Yeah. I was like, uh-oh. What do you mean you don't know what to do? You
Yeah.
do, like, 2 things.
Yeah, rage and hit.
Hit. Yep.
So that worried me a bit. And then found out that I think both barbarians were weak going in again.
Yeah, that's the one that keeps getting me. Is you guys keep going into fights at like half health. And I'm like,
we need to rest more.
Buddies.
Because
Oh,
I did.
guys.
On the short rest, I used 3 hit dice.
I was
plus,
honestly surprised you guys didn't long rest. That got me because there was only one entrance to that tower.
Yeah.
Arguably one of the safer places to rest. So I was like, what the fuck?
Well, I was okay because I used the rest of my hit dice. I had 3 hit dice. And then I also did a 2nd level cure wounds on myself. And that got me up to 45 out of 49. Yeah, and I still had a decent amount of spell slots that I don't really use other than Sigourney and Hunter's Mark. And the occasional cure wounds, I guess.
Koopas!
So I was okay, but I didn't know the
Hunter's
rest.
Mark, not Hex.
Yeah.
I was thinking about.
I was curious when you said, like, you know what this looks like. I mean, I guess it's a similar flavor to Hunter's Mark, but
yeah, I got them confused, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. Yeah, so I was okay. I didn't know the rest of the party was that not okay.
You guys don't track hit points from each other. I mean, I get it, I like it, but
yeah, I don't like doing that. I don't like giving numbers. Like, for me, that feels too metagaming.
There was when I was about to do Circle of Death, I was deciding between that and the other one, and I was like, I really want to be like, hey, how's everyone's health looking? So I can.
Well, if you ask, that's one thing.
Or
like, your god,
or 68.
You know, you should know,
I know
all that. That I don't care. But like, characters asking each other how much HP you have, I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is.
So I'll say like, yeah, I'm pretty fucked up, but that's. As far as I
am
want
not doing good.
Yeah.
Feeling like a bag of shit. Big ol' motherfucking bag of shit. I feel like a bag of holding full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. It was it would have been a weirder session, I think, if you'd gone to the lake.
Yeah, I don't
say I have stuff planned, but it was different.
For some reason, and I really think it's just the key thing. I think that just pointed us in this direction. Like, that was it just felt like that was the obvious choice for everybody.
It was for the best. Yeah, it was for the best, honestly.
But I would imagine that's where we're gonna go next, since we don't know where this nightmare realm is. That should be fun. Yeah.
You need to figure out what the concoction does too.
Right. I got to put that on my to-dos, because I did have on my to-dos to figure out the obsidian with runestones, and now we have the matching powder bag.
Yep. You just got to figure out the science or magic behind it.
Right, and I'm scared to do that with 13 HP.
I'll say it's a hard thing to figure out. It would be very difficult to figure it out on your own. There's someone in the world who could do it, But you have to figure out who that is.
Magic Store
Find him.
Man.
Find him. Neckbeard. I gotta change his voice to be a neckbeard. Hello,
Yeah.
milady. My adventuring comrade.
So Fingy said she went back.
Fingy,
Yeah.
she said she watched it and she was like, I'm so fucking mad that he didn't have him with that voice.
Yep.
All right. I'll change him next time.
We'll retcon.
Yeah, I'll retcon it. When I do animated recaps, I'll start retconning stuff.
So fucking funny.
I should start doing a script for that too. I want to do a script like an audio visual. Oh, also audio visual. That's where I got that from. For the hallucination stuff.
Yeah, that's
It's AV
interesting.
scripts.
I couldn't. I gotcha.
It's AV scripts from script writing.
Yeah. That's funny.
That was really funny.
I like that though. That was good. That was clever. Let's hit with a shovel off screen. Wait, what? But yeah, man. I think that's all the questions I've got.
Yeah, dude. I was excited just to play, man. I wanted to do it again.
And it was
Also, I
nice
shaved
to
my
play
beard and
longer.
It's kind of growing back. It's slowly growing back, and I was very sad. It's a bad look without facial hair. I didn't realize how high my chin sits compared to the rest of my fucking face. So
Nah, you're sexy no matter what you do. You
sorry, I
hush.
jump scared you guys with
You
that
hush.
one. Put you up on the big screen.
It was nice to play a long one too, because our last two,
Yes.
wifey was working overtime, so we did like 3-hour sessions. Where I think this was like
Yes.
5.
Oh shit, Sweaty's still on. He's playing Remnant. Damn.
So yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, dude, I was. Yeah, the last two were like 2.5 hours, I think. Easy uploads. I do have to re-download my editing software on a different hard drive, which is very upsetting. But I'm gonna do. I need to make notes. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are there any audios from me that you want besides the puking?
Oh, I don't know if I actually want that either. I mean, I kind of do. You know what? Fuck it, send it to me. Audio.
I'm gonna put it up on Blurb, and I'm gonna send the raw file to Imperial so he can have a button for it. But I'm gonna put it up on Blurb so that my chat can use it too.
Nice. Yeah. Send me that link. I'll put it on Blurb too. That's funny. Nothing I can think of, but
audio. I want to start working on it, but I know how much work it's gonna be to get everyone to like sync up. So, is that alright, buddy?
oh my god.
I don't know if I should do it like that or if I should just have everyone like talk, and then is that right, buddy, all at once.
That's
This
gonna
is the
be
most
so
monotone
much harder.
Joe Rogan voice.
Because then everybody else is gonna be like, "Well, what do I say? I gotta say whatever
That's
the fuck
what I
you
want. That's what I want is everyone to at the same like that Joe Rogan video of the. Well, it's entirely possible.
Right.
Where he says it the same way 1,000 times. That's what I want. But is that a riot, buddy?
Yeah, that's fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, that one's like again, just fucking getting everyone together or separate recordings of everyone.
Yeah, you'd have to do separate recordings because the delay over Discord is gonna fuck it.
Yeah.
So you'd have to do individual, which is
But I
a
have to
lot
have
of
everyone
work.
in the same cadence to do it.
True.
The last part has to be the same cadence, stop and cadence. So that's I'm not an audio guy. I don't know how to direct people like that.
Oh yeah. You'd have to like give. I bet Google can do a click track. Just do like give a beats per minute click track. Just say like
like a 90 BPM and
90
on the
BPM click track
count-
and yeah. That's how I do it.
fourth measure, do pause, 3 count of, is that alright, buddy?
Yeah, like practice it.
It's been a while
and
since I've done music like that.
That's the only
I
way
was
I
in a
could really
band and I
think of
can't
doing
count
it.
to 4. They made me lead guitar because I couldn't count and stay in time, so I just did stuff over everything.
Follow me, idiots.
Yeah. Well, they were like, we'll have literally anybody else do rhythm, bass, and drums. You just make noises over everything. It'll be pretty. I promise. You're just pretty. That's all you're
just
here to
stand
do.
up there and be
Yeah,
pretty.
okay. Yeah.
I guess.
Make puke audio is on my list of to-do stuff.
That's a good to-do list. I still want to do some
to-do
clips
list.
from the last one.
I still haven't fixed my chat blur messages.
Oh yeah,
It still
that's
sends
an
them in my
easy.
chat.
Yeah, I
I
forgot
know.
where it was. It's
on
not
my
a hard
list.
fix.
It's literally right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, our band name all fucked.
Did rhythm, drums, and vocals. Rhythm, drums, and vocals for old Faux. Try saying the band name. Is it Fodan?
Nope.
Feuden?
There were two little accents. There's one over the U
Feuden.
and one over the A.
Feudon?
Feuden.
Feuden. Hello, I am from Feuden.
It was Foo Down. Was our
Foo
band
Down?
name.
Jesus.
Yeah, because the AA had some weird shit or something like that. It was fun times. I miss that shit.
I've never heard an A make that sound.
Don't worry, we also didn't. We made that shit up.
We're just being creative.
Yeah, we tried. Yeah, man, I miss that shit. I wish I could still fucking play like that. I haven't played in so fucking. I played on my deployments, but that was it, and that was mostly trauma response. It wasn't fucking anything fancy. Nothing crazy. Yeah, dude. Oh no. After chat screen. Okay, I already did that. Fucking. I still need Beast Blades.
Yeah, I need to update my D&D overlay for our game.
Yes, you need to send me something I can make into I'll just generate another background like this.
I'm thinking
Are
about
you setting it in a city? It's like a specific city?
it'll be a lot of it will be outside, like pretty much Phandalin, little mining town.
Oh, okay, mining town. I was like, do it in Baldur's Gate, pussy. You won't.
No. It's a little. You guys are from Neverwinter, and you're like coming back from your first like big mission. You've leveled up twice, like in your first one. You're on your way back.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Kind of deal.
Hell yeah, love it.
So yeah, little mining and fishing town off the Sword Coast kind of deal. Easy peasy.
Hell yeah. I want, like, I was thinking about it again, and like what I want to do for my next big thing, and I'm torn. I'm really torn because once this is done, I don't know. I'm torn between another 5e setting, kind of another. It's gonna be another 5e remix, but it's gonna be the Gothic Western / Southern Gothic.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm thinking like I've said this before. Orc bankers, dragonborn sheriffs, Southern Belle vampires, like the works.
Ooh.
Or do we go to the new frontier and go to space and switch over to like Starfinder? Or
I would love
something in that realm, or a new system. Right?
Yeah, to learn
Right?
Starfinder, I would be
'Cause
down to learn Starfinder.
My thing is, I want. Oh my god, that shit's gonna bother the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it was catching my eye every time.
A better version. I want like a better version of what I wanted.
Dude, I would love to play with you, man.
I wanted
That would be
Corpos
awesome.
running the immediate like solar system, like the galaxy at large, in like the list of like planets, right? So you have like 10 to 15 planets, mining colonies on meteors, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But corporations run all of it.
Okay.
But I also want to do my Dune one, where it's like you start up during the attack on from what the fuck are their names? The Harkonnens? The Harkonnens. And when they attack like Arrakis like the first time, and like Paul fucks off the end of the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole thing is Paul takes you and says, hey, it's not gonna be him, obviously, but he's like, hey man, I can't leave this planet. They think I'm dead. Go figure out who the fuck greenlit me and fucking bring them to me or figure it out. I want to know who set this up. And then it's all espionage in space from there.
Ooh.
But I think I still want it to be corpos, right? Like I still want corpo espionage and
yeah,
like
so corpos
that cyberpunking culture.
Yeah, so it could be like a cyberpunk, like he left
Yeah.
them or he fucked them or some shit. He could either be V or Johnny Silverhand.
Something along those lines of he's like, somebody fucking greenlit me. Go figure out who it is, and I want their head or I want their location.
Yeah.
They think I'm dead. Find them, and you're just tasked to go figure out who set them up. But yeah, no, not mob boss, but you know, big honcho CEO kind of thing. Owns a planet. Yeah, a hut. Imagine like a hut being pushed out of his own city, and instead of dying, he like escapes and then sends a band of mercenaries to go find out who fucking greenlit an attack on him. A public one
That
like
sounds
that,
fun. And I like the idea of a mystery. Like that's kind of where at least the beginning of my one shot is. It's feeling like more of a mystery. You guys are gonna have to put some things together. And in rewatching Calamity, like the whole first thing is like them doing their individual things and then coming together and bringing these clues together. Like it's much more of a mystery than like a classic adventure.
I did think about doing something similar
because
he
he gave them each a piece and then they had to come together and piece it together, which was so beautiful.
I've also thought, because it's a notoriously hard intro to pull off for every DM. I think every DM comes up with this idea at some point. The prison break,
of course,
the hardest start to a campaign. But what I would do is I would do individual or small group sessions prior to the prison moment. It would be you all getting thrown into prison. So you would have session, like it would be you and me for like a session, and then like me and waifu for a session, and then like if Imperial and Toffee like wanted to know each other, you and waifu wanted to know each other in the game, it would be you all in a session small getting thrown into prison. There would be like a sense of being able to take something or like set up something with you so that you're not completely powerless breaking out of prison, right? Like you would have some signs, you would know the layout of the prison, it would give you a sense of direction and how you would do it as like a pre-planning stage, and then you would all come together first session and start from there. But again, so hard to pull off as your first game session.
Yeah, well there is I don't remember the name of it, but there's a module. There's a 5e module that starts that way, where you're like in a prison in the Underdark.
I think it's also dog shit, but I can't remember. It might be
it's
good.
supposed to be. I've heard it's decent, but it's very complex. There's a lot of NPCs that matter, and there's like,
isn't it just the Into the Abyss?
Yes, that's it.
I think it's Into the Abyss that starts that way. Yeah.
I've heard it's decent, but it's not the easiest to run. But there's some interesting concepts.
Honestly, it would be different. It would be like either you would all have to plan a breakout, and I would give you those seeds of like how to do it in those pre-sessions, or it would be, hey, an opportunity has presented itself. Let's fuck off while this riot's happening, right?
Yeah, because it would be
and again,
interesting.
That's still one of those ones.
It would be interesting if it wasn't a breakout, but if it was like somehow a break in. Of like getting yourself arrested on purpose, and so the individual sessions before that are, what are you setting up? How do you put like the get the gun through security and put it in the under the toilet seat? Like that's your prep. Each thing is your own prep for breaking in.
That's pretty good.
That could be cool.
That's good.
I don't know.
Hell yeah. But again, I'm torn. Western, Southern Gothic, or space corpos.
I love both.
And they're both in wildly different directions from what I've done in the last one and this one.
Both sound amazing. I love your setting, especially for like the orc bankers. And
I think we'll take votes. We'll take votes eventually.
It's hard because generally I'm more of a sci-fi than a Western guy. That particular Western setting sounds amazing.
Part of it's because me and waifu both want to hear you do a Southern accent for a full campaign. That's irrelevant. It's just because we're both horny all the time.
I'm happy to oblige. Dude, I can be a southern dude in space. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, I'm gonna come.
Solar blast.
You bring me down here to come, dude? You bring me down here to make me come? Oh.
Dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
One of them still also entails bringing in a new system, though. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it'll come down to kind of that and how the players are feeling. Imperial and Toffee. I keep wanting to say her real name, but Imperial and Toffee could end up being like, "Hey, we're bowing out. We've done a long one. We're good for a little bit." But who knows? They could also be like, "Hey, I'm frothing up the fucking mouth, buddy. Start another game right now." Welcome to Biggie
That's
Bird,
me,
baby.
always. Give me more.
Yeah. Give me more.
Hell yeah,
But yeah,
dude.
I would like to run like a long-term prison break thing, but again, different systems, I think.
Yeah, there was one I just watched a Dungeon Dudes video that was talking about like planning for a mystery, like making a mystery kind of campaign. And I can't remember what it was, but there's a system that's made specifically for that, of like not necessarily of like, okay, roll investigate to see what clues you find. Like that doesn't make you feel like Sherlock Holmes, you know. And I don't remember, it might be called like the Holmes system or Sherlock system or some reference to that. But I'm curious to check that out, of at least to like steal some pieces, you know, from that.
Yeah, and that's what I did here. Like a lot of shit I'm stealing. I'm gonna be honest. Some of the shit I'm stealing from things that we know, but I'm gonna talk about.
I haven't noticed, so fucking keep on keeping on, baby.
Oh, all right. I won't say anything then. I'm a genius in my time. All right, I'm above everyone. I'm better. I am better. No. Start doing Homelander speeches.
Oh my god.
No, I obviously I steal pretty much everything. I just repurpose it or reflavor it or whatever. I consider it a skill. Okay, it's hard work.
It is
lying to everyone.
Good artists copy, great artists steal.
Yep. There is one thing I want to steal from a specific thing, for a campaign. It's the in-game boss, not in-game boss, but the companions from Baldur's Gate, like being able to call on those people as an action.
Oh, with that like penultimate fight.
So fucking good.
Yeah,
so
calling
good.
my owlbear, baby.
That's a fucking quality fucking mechanic that I'm stealing. I don't give a fuck about you, Lariat. I'm stealing that shit. I'm stealing other stuff too, but you know, that one I'm gonna die on the hill of.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah,
worth
dude.
it.
Reinforcements, like making companions and like being good to people, worth it. Fucking yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Running a dark or an evil character is gonna be fucking hard in that boss fight.
Right. Yeah, you're fucked if you're dirging it.
Oh, I'm a good noodle dirge though. I'm a good paladin. The only people I think I've
fucking
fucked
weirdo.
over so far, I lost the Iron Throne entirely. I long rested and lost it, and I hadn't saved by then.
Shit.
So I lost Will's father, and I think Omulum is also there if you do a certain quest line.
Yes. Yes.
If you go to the Society of Brilliance before you do the Iron Throne, the guy that you meet in the Underdark, the what is he? The red dude. You know what I'm talking about? He's the trainer.
Oh, the Hobgoblin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Hobgoblin. That's what it is. If you meet him in the Society of Brilliance before you do the Iron Throne, Omulum shows up there, I believe.
Okay.
And I had just met him after I long rested. I was like, ooh, I know where your buddy is. He's at the bottom of the ocean. But the only people I've pissed off, and I've honestly fuck them, it's the Deep Gnome, Wolburn, I think is his name.
Are those
He's
the
one
ones
that gives you the bomb to blow up the foundry?
Okay.
But he wants you to blow it up and then slaughter the people who like escape, like the other gnomes that were helping build them, even though like he forced them to, and there's only like one guy who makes it out the way I do it because I never fight. I never do the fights. I just sneak in.
Okay.
But he's like, yeah,
In the future.
if he's
I do
alive,
want to
there's a
soon.
chance they could do it again. And I'm like, brother, he's one guy. First of all, he's not
He's
gonna
one
build
guy,
an
and fuck
army
him.
of these things again. But yeah,
when we're not sick anymore,
I don't
I'm
know.
starting to feel better. And
how far have you gotten in your
talk to
Dark
Dan
Urge run?
some. Last time I played with you, I haven't
Oh shit, baby!
kept it going.
I found something out about it, and I was like, ooh, that would be a good DLC.
Interesting.
It's
But yeah, I definitely do want to continue it, man.
It would be
Soon.
a prequel DLC, but it would be good.
Interesting. Okay, I like a prequel.
I love me
You
some
know,
prequels.
I love anything that connects us to the past a little more. I'm about it.
Yep, it's one specific thing, but I don't want to spoil it if you don't know yet, because it's kind of interesting, I guess.
Yeah, and if we haven't done it together and it's not in the very beginning, then I probably don't know.
No, it's like Act 3.
Then
We were almost to Act 3, weren't we? Dirge run?
I don't remember
We
where we
just
left
killed-
off.
I think we were about to storm the castle, Moonrise. Because we had
Oh, I
already
think you're
done-
right. Because we
We had already done everything else. We'd done the Night Song. We'd done Balthazar. We did.
because I think so. I think we
Isabel?
started. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're close to 3. Did we kill Catherick?
I don't think we fought Catherick yet. I
Because
don't
I'm
think
pretty
we
sure
did.
we went in. I think we at least started the Moonrise. Like, didn't we
went
fight
into
Barnabas and
Moonrise.
shit? Yeah.
Yeah, we went in, but we didn't fight Catherick. We just done the Night Song. I think we're outside of Moonrise, getting ready to storm it.
Okay. Could be.
But yeah, that
Although
I'm
yeah,
past that.
we're
I'm in Act
working
3
on
of my Dirge run. I think I just hit level 12.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm about to start doing like House of Hope. Did you do the House of Hope?
Which one is that? Is that the girl that?
It's Raphael.
Well, I never fought him.
Oh, okay, well, then you probably didn't do House of Hope.
Okay.
I recommend it. I highly recommend it. That's so good. That's so good. Just the fucking boss fight music is so worth it. Worth the whole fucking slog.
Fair enough.
That's that fight. Well, spoiler alert. That's that fight that I sent you earlier. That
Well,
girl
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
one round.
Yeah, that's when I realized. Oh
Which
yeah,
is
I didn't fight him.
insane.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
wild.
But yeah, I think I'm about to do House of Hope, and then the other two, Orin and fucking Billy Joel.
Fuck boy.
Oh, well, not Billy Joel. What's his name? What's the lead singer of Green Day?
Yeah, Billy Joe.
Is it Billy Joel?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. Yeah, he looks like the lead singer of Green Day. Took a shit.
Billy Joel Idol.
Can't believe they got fucking what's his name? What the? Oh God! I immediately forgot his name. He played Lucius Malfoy.
Joel Idol Armstrong.
Something. Jason Isaacs. That's what it is. To voice him. They got big fucking names for this. Like between Jason Isaacs and what's his fucking J.K. Simmons. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a big get, dude. That's a big get. Yeah,
That's
Billy
like-
Joe.
Vox Machina landing fucking David Tennant levels of big gets, and most of the Hobbit cast, or the Hobbits, I think they've gotten 3 of them, or 2 of them. They've gotten 2, right? They got Pippin and Merry
Did they?
for Vox Machina.
Oh. I thought. Sorry, I spaced.
Oh no, yeah, not for
Yeah,
Baldur's
they
Gate.
got. Yeah, they
got
did.
Pippin
They
and
got
Merry. I don't
Merry
think
and
they've
Pippin.
gotten the other 2.
No. But they got
I
some
bet
good ones.
Elijah would say yes. I bet Elijah would say yeah.
Maybe.
I know.
And they
Sean
made
Astin?
their fucking Kickstarter made money. I'm sure they could afford it.
Dude, fucking what, like $7 million, some shit like that?
Insane, absurd.
Yeah, completely crazy. Oh man, I love this game.
Yeah, dude. I do, but I really like. I'm watching a lot about Colville's system, like keeping up with his like designing the game series, and it just sounds so fucking good. And just the way that they're making
I haven't watched
it,
a lot in a while, but yeah,
the way they're just iterating on things, and like that was that's so important. Like I took a game design class, and like that was the biggest takeaway was like iteration, testing, iteration, take the feedback.
Yeah.
And they're so good with that.
I do like that they're constantly like running games in the game just to test it. Yeah.
And they're brilliant. Like James Introcaso, their like lead design dude, like he does like weekly Twitch streams where he's just talking about like, you know, we were working on this and this just came up and here's hot off the presses, we had this idea today, who knows if it'll work.
Hell yeah.
But the way that he problem solves is so brilliant. It, like he has such elegant solutions for things. You know, I just think of like,
I just throw stuff.
The way, you know, the way they were gonna do armor was like, okay, well, if you have this much armor, you know, you do the roll and there's this much damage reduction. And it's like, at the end of the day, that's just giving you more HP. Why don't we just have armor give you more HP? And then you don't have to sit and do the math every time. Like, duh. Fucking duh.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I will say I am somewhat of a fan of system. It's the one that they use for the Elden Ring one shot, but you're not rolling the hit, you're just rolling damage.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's
not
what
rolling the hit. You were gonna get hit.
That's their system
and then
too.
We're subtracting from health. Yeah.
It's the roll, and then whatever is over, that's the damage you take.
Yep. I'm a big fan of that type of system. Even though I'd probably hate it as a player, but whatever.
But it made sense. They made it.
Yeah,
fuck them. It just made sense though, especially in that setting, like the way that they mechanically did that Elden Ring one shot of like, you have your stamina. Do you want to like you're hit? Do you want to try to dodge it or parry it or whatever? It's like
I thought about it for this.
They
game.
translated it very well.
Second.
Just
for a second, I thought about it.
But yeah, dude, I'm so excited for that game. It's actually they're going to launch the Kickstarter in December.
Oh, hell yeah.
For the MCDM game.
I'm supposed to get my Dolmen Wood eventually. I have just the dice in the dice bag.
I fucking caved and added a DM screen. So I'm getting the 3 books, the dice, the bag, and the DM screen. Because I hate having money.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And then I'm definitely doing the MCDM. But I don't know. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I still really want to do a Savage Worlds game. I just don't know how to do it online. You know?
Yeah. That one I was showing you, I sent you a while back, but I think they had Savage Worlds on there. It's the older version of that website.
Right. So that's what I was trying to figure out.
A newer one.
It seemed like each player needed to have a license for it too. So I don't love that of like everyone having to spend $10 to play and
just make one guy pay fucking $60 a month.
No, Foundry's a one-time thing, you fucking. So I would do that. Like if I
think I'm only paying like $20. I pay for a Patreon to munch over from D&D Beyond to Foundry, and then I pay for the server for Foundry.
Oh, you pay for a
10 or 10 and 15. Oh, and then I pay for D&D Beyond monthly, so you guys can get all my shit.
Okay,
so I pay like $25, I think. Yeah, it's not that bad. I'm not paying for the Minecraft server anymore. That stopped 6 days ago.
So
that was $60 a month though.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That was more expensive.
That's a fucking lot.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot now, especially. We got split finances. I'm fucking struggling, brother. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just I don't mind the $20 a month to play D&D. I fucking love this. And, every once in a while, like Plasmos was really sweet. He was like, "Hey, thanks for running games," and then he bought me like Sekiro. He bought it while I was on sale, and he was like, "Thanks," and I was like, "I'm fucking kiss you right on the mouth."
Such a sweetie. I love that man.
Oh, yeah.